What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to the Edge of Tech and welcome to the Community Showcase. It is another gorgeous Monday, the 16th of September, if you're keeping track, and official episode number 7. Welcome. We have a little bit different episode today. We're actually going to bring in 2 guests, and we're going to talk to them the whole episode, all about what they're doing for the community, how they're doing it, and what they got going on. But welcome. My birthday was Thursday, September 12th, just so you guys all know. I know some people are saying happy birthday, and just so y'all know, it was Thursday, September 12th. So thank you. I appreciate all the belated birthday wishes. I see a whole ton of people in the stream, so thank you very much. I know you guys were like at least a half hour early again, commenting and talking in the chat, which was awesome. So I had a lot of fun this weekend. I did the Milwaukee Maker Faire. I got this beautiful shirt from Milwaukee Maker Faire. The guys over at the Briggs and Stratton display gave me this shirt. I got a sweet video coming out with a awesome project they did with that. And it was so much fun. We actually were there. I was there Friday for kids field trips. So I talked to a whole bunch of kids and showed them 3D printing and all sorts of fun stuff. And then Saturday and Sunday was it was awesome. I literally had time to film 3 videos for the channel total because it was so busy. Saturday especially was just jam-packed. It was great. But a lot of highs in the crowd. I know I met some of you guys this weekend. A shout out to Blasto Supreme, who came out and said hi, and a couple other people who didn't tell me who they were at the time, but told me afterwards when they chatted me. A couple house cleaning things I need to throw out there. A little bit of sponsor info. C3D, thank you so much for being a sponsor of the channel and of the show. We definitely appreciate that. Coax 3D, Coax Filament, you guys rock and roll. I really appreciate you guys being on board as well. I printed with Coax all weekend, and we had a blast. Printed some really fun stuff and gave away a bunch of stuff, so I didn't have to take it home. RPM Designs, Mr. Robbie Mack, thank you so much for all the design work you see as far as the backgrounds, the overlays, all the good stuff. And then StreamYard for giving us this platform to actually come out and do this. I love this platform. We have some really cool features now, and every week this seems like they're announcing something new or something new is coming. So thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it, and it's so easy for us to jump in. I'm a little bit distracted. I keep seeing my TV and my glasses there. I have a TV monitor right here so I can watch, and when I look up, I see it like right there. But again, thank you so much for all the happy birthdays. I definitely appreciate it. Blasto, it was a blast. Saturday was awesome. Sunday was just as good. We were just super busy and got to talk to just a ton of people and shout out, all about the channel and all about 3D printing in general. We were right across the aisle from Village. Hi, how are you? my wife just walked down the stairs right here. And we were right across the aisle from Village Plastics. They do filament. They have 15 lines in their warehouse, which is pretty cool. So we got to learn a little bit about them too. But I do want to get rocking and rolling. So without further ado, I'm going to bring in Cody and Tyler from C3D Groups. How you guys doing?
Pretty good, man. How are you doing?
Good. For 1 second there, I thought I was muted this whole time. I was like, oh no, that would have been awesome. I'm sure someone.
Everybody's like, oh, we couldn't hear Jim the entire time, so let's just roll with it.
Yeah.
No one says anything in chat,
Right. Lindsay just came down to grab batteries. I had extra batteries in my laptop for this weekend, but she's actually building a robot she got from Milwaukee Maker Faire right now. She's nice. You're going live. I'm going to build a robot. I was like, all right, that works. Nice. But yeah, so there's a ton of people in chat and a lot of chatting going on. Again, thank you for all the belated birthday wishes. It's been awesome. 38 big years old. And sometimes I feel like I'm 85, so we need to work on that. But don't worry. But how you guys been? You guys been killing it in the groups and on your site. So what are you guys up to?
Tyler, you want to go first?
No, you can.
Okay. So we have our store, C3D Media /store. It's in the description. We've been working on that. We put new products in that all the time. we have all the C3D media groups on Facebook. So a lot of you guys, if not all of you guys, are probably in one of our groups. The CR10 group and the Ender 3 group are our two largest. We have over 75,000 members total in our communities now, which is awesome. We would be nothing without the community. So that's pretty much what's going on with the groups right now. Recently, Fuelment has sponsored a kind of print spotlight thing that we're doing every Mondays as well, where he's going to be giving away, like, I think two spools of filament in the group. So if you just post your picture of a print that you did on one of the printers supported by our group, you have a chance to win filament from that guy, which is awesome.
Is that going to be on your main group, or which group?
So that's going to be in the CR10 group and the Ender 3 groups.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to be both. So a total of four spools of filament. He's giving away every Monday. And then we have also recently partnered with Nico Industries. Right. And so we have the coupon C3D on Nico Industries website. If you use that, you get 10% off anything in his store. And coming soon, we're working on it. If you purchase something through us, you'll actually get a free Iron Man model from Nico Industries. So
really,
yeah. So we're really excited about that.
I think I just need to buy something just for that. Not like I could, pretend to make one or something, but that would be too hard.
yeah. So it's pretty cool. Nico's a great guy. He's worked with us pretty closely on trying to be supportive of the groups and stuff. And then for your live stream, for this live stream right here that everybody's in, we partnered with TH3D to bring the TH3D C3D fully extensive ender kit. So it is the most extensive ender kit that you can buy online. In fact, I have to go look at our store to see everything it includes because I don't remember. But it's on sale for the stream for $275 plus $40 for shipping. So that includes the standard Ender 3, an Easy Mat, the Easy ABL 3.1, the Tough Extruder from TH3D, the TH3D upgraded lead screw coupler, a Meanwell 350 watt power supply, an MKS Gen L, the 12864 LCD display, 2 TMC 2208 stepper drivers, 2 DRV 8825 stepper drivers, 2 40mm 24 volt fans, pre-cut tough tube, the hot and fix kit from Luke, and the XT60 connector upgrade. That's all included. Yes, it's on the screen now. It's under the description. If you pull that up,
under the
Jim,
description.
yeah, you should click on description.
Oh, I see it.
And there's a full list. If you scroll down, there you go. What's included? So all that for $275 plus $40 shipping anywhere in the United States with the coupon code Edge of Tech. Can
you type? Okay, perfect. I was gonna say, can you type the coupon code in there? But Tyler's on top of it.
I'm on top of it.
So that's a special for this stream. We love the support that Jim gives us. We love the community. We love you guys. So
that's something you guys. I mean, that's got to be over $400 worth of stuff.
Yeah, I think
I'm just looking at that list. I know, say you get an ender for even $180 and add the Easy ABL, the Tough Extruder. I mean, all the stuff, the Meanwell power supply, the MKS Gen L board, the display. Holy crap! So it's
a list
for $275. If someone was going to get into, let me pop this down a little so we can see each other. But if someone was going to get into an Ender 3 and wanted all of the upgrades right now for $275. That's an awesome deal, guys. Thank you,
George. It comes with the standard Ender 3, so it comes with the 3D printer. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to buy it and then put the upgrades on the Ender 3 Pro, you could do that. But it comes with the Ender 3 that's included, and we already have a pre-configured firmware. So it's on the page. We have a GitHub with that, as well as all of the STLs. In a zip file ready for you to download in the same GitHub. So you don't have to do any searching. It's all prepared in a nice package ready to go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we were originally going to print all of the parts and just have it fully assembled, ready to go. And then we figured what we like may not be what everybody else likes. So why waste our time with printing out bullseye, for example, when somebody else is like, no, I don't like the bullseye. I just want to go with the simple mount that I found on Thingiverse. So saves us time, saves everybody else money too.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I mean, and the best part about it is you can check out my build video to put it together, and then you can add, I mean, almost all of the stuff on here. I have build videos for TH3D on my site as well. So you can follow the build videos and put everything on. I mean, that's a heck of a list. I might just have to do it. Just don't let my wife hear it. I just got another Ender 5. It came on Thursday. Came on Thursday. And it showed up, and she's like, "Where'd this come from?" Luckily, it was sent to me. I have to say that, you know, full disclosure. It was
be right back. Give me a second, guys.
Yeah, no problem. So it was a return unit that one of the vendors sent to me, and that's pretty sweet. I'm gonna hopefully it's in good working order, and we'll get it put together soon.
Yeah, the roll of the dice, you know, when you get a return.
So that's a good question. Kelvin asked, "Are we going to ship? Or do you guys ship to Hawaii?" And another is, do you guys ship anywhere outside the U.S.? Because I know some people will ask.
So right now, the $40 shipping is only for continental United States. Okay. Kevin, if you are really interested, you can PM me, and we can figure out shipping. I don't have a problem with shipping to Hawaii. I just know I can't calculate that. I don't with that setup. But if you're interested, you can PM me on Facebook. I'm Cody John on Facebook. I'm the admin of any of the C3D groups. Or if you PM the C3D Media Group page on Facebook, that'll come directly to me as well. Same thing for shipping overseas. If that's something you're really interested in, PM me, PM the C3D Media Group page on Facebook, or shoot help@c3dmedia.media an email, and I'll respond to any one of those things to try to figure out shipping for you. I've shipped stuff to Australia, and I don't say on my website that I'll ship stuff to Australia. So, so just hit me up, and we can try to figure it out.
Well, and I definitely appreciate you doing that, especially for the stream, because I know a lot of people watch, and we talk about the Enders, we talk about the Crealities, we have the Cruza stream, which is great, but really, if you were going to put all that together, the price of all of that is. So
when we did the math originally, I think it came up to right around $485 if you're going to buy it all individual.
So $275, do it.
Yeah, so $275 is a crazy,
right?
It's a crazy price.
So not only that, but we're going to give away some really cool stuff. I know we're going to give away an Easy ABL.
Yep. So the new Easy ABL Pro.
Nice. And we're going to give away some, is it called Fuelament?
Yeah, I say Fuelament. Yeah, Fuelament.
Okay.
I say Fuelament.
Fuelament. I like it. Along with some Vision Miner nanopolymer. That stuff is amazing.
Yes.
I should jump on and tell them to jump in. That would be funny. Anyways, and I think you guys are going to do an MDD, right? The direct drive.
Yep. Yeah. The Printer Mods direct drive kit, which will fit on the Ender 3, the Ender 3 Pro, or any of the Creality like CR10 models, to my knowledge.
Yeah, it's if you jump on, the links are in the description, I believe. I'm pretty sure I saved that. Yeah, I did. So the links are in the description if you want to check out any of the stuff we're going to give away. The MDD, the direct drive, is actually the one I did a video on, and I love it so far. It's been awesome. So, Tyler, you just got back. We've heard a little bit from Cody. What's going on in your world?
So not too much, really. I just got a new printer. I'm an Anycubic Predator. So if you haven't seen that, it's literally just a big Delta printer. Thing's massive. It's like 370 in diameter and 455 in Z height, I believe. So I got that one as an Amazon return, actually. So I'm working on it right now. It worked great out of the box, and then for some reason the power supply started going out. Like, it'll work just fine, and then I'll go to try to heat the bed, and for some reason, as soon as I hit the button to heat the bed, it just resets the whole printer. I had to hook up a Meanwell power supply just to verify. Like, I shot all the wires and everything to it just to make sure it wasn't anything that I was overlooking, but it ended up being just a bad power supply. So one should be here tomorrow, and then looking forward to some big prints with that. I've got a CR10 S5, but this thing can print accurate and pretty quick too. So
nice. Yeah, the S5. I was talking to someone over the weekend. I was like, I need something bigger, right? And someone said, I got an S4, and I was like,
That's what I have as an S4.
I also tried to just trick somebody a Prusa for my Ender 5, but it didn't work out. But they said it wasn't printing right, so I brought some prints over from the Ender 5. Actually, they might have come off the Ender 3. And I said, well, if you have a real expensive Ender 3, you could print like this. It was funny. But no, it's been awesome. I met you guys at Murph last year. I was in March or April. I think I can't remember anymore this year.
Very end of March, I believe.
Yeah.
End of March,
like the last weekend of March.
Because they moved it this year to April. They just announced the dates today, officially, right?
Did they change them?
Yeah. So it's
like
the third
first weekend of April,
something like that. Yeah, the 3rd and 5th or something like that.
And they moved them into bigger buildings too, so it's not going to be the 2 buildings like it was this last year.
Right. Well, they needed that. I mean, last year was completely jam packed, so
yes,
you could barely walk. But I met you guys at Murph, and we had a blast, and you guys were awesome, and we've been kind of joking and popping into each other's streams, since. And I know Cody, you have a YouTube channel as well, and you do some builds and stuff like that. Do you want to throw that out there?
Yeah. So that's C3D TV on YouTube. I'm not super active with it, I'll be honest. If you want to get more stuff on our website, we do articles and review articles and stuff like that more on our website. Right. We are trying to be more active across the board.
When you guys are buried, I mean, you guys have how many groups?
Well, we have, I think, about 7 or 8 groups, but 75,000 total members.
Right. And you guys do a ton on your website. So I get why you're not totally all over YouTube too. So
yeah. So it's a lot. So we're trying to we're trying to kind of hone in. Me and Tyler pretty much work together primarily on C3D. All the other admins do great work, and the mods help a ton. But behind the scenes, a lot of it is me and Tyler.
Nice.
So Tyler's a big help, even though I talk a lot of junk.
No, we do. Give me a second. I got a kid screaming in the background.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, I'll toss the YouTube channel in the
YouTube. Bernie, thanks. I appreciate that. Carl says it's going to be his birthday over Murph, which will be sweet.
Awesome.
Last I heard, I'm not sure since the dates changed or not. I think it's Aaron from TH3D's birthday. He turns 21 that weekend.
With the change, I don't know if it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. But it would be that'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be dangerous.
But sweet. Well, if you're in the chat and you're watching, if you have any questions for these guys, if you have any questions for me, shoot it out. But while we're here, I think we should give something away.
Let's do it.
Give something away. Let me get Nightbot going on. I mean, so I just want to throw it out there early so no one's disappointed yet. I'm not giving away a printer yet. I don't have the printer to give away because we didn't hit 5,000 subscribers yet. So the deal was if I hit it by my birthday, I would give away a printer. We're close. We're about 4,100 now, which is awesome.
That is awesome.
But that being said, I will give it away when I hit 5,000. So we're going to do that. We're going to do a big 5,000 subscriber giveaway, and we'll do that as soon as I hit 5,000. But I can't do it today because we didn't hit 5,000. That's not fair, right? Everyone else is like, whoa. But it's still the TiVo Tarantula Pro, and we will give it away. So let's see if I can spell this correct. Hopefully I spelled that right. So how about what do you think, a roll of filament?
So
yeah, we'll do it first.
Let me double check because it might be. I think we can do one at each individual.
Okay.
Let me double check to see if he wanted to do them together or 2 individual rolls.
George, I appreciate that. I am going to give it away though. I just want to hit that 5,000 mark because that's a huge milestone for a channel, especially a small channel like this one. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I appreciate you guys for helping, pump out the good word when we put videos out and on your groups. I appreciate everybody that's watching right now. I mean, we have a great viewership every Monday, especially on this show. So
we're good. Yeah, we can give 2 individual spools away.
Perfect. I think this is how you sell it. So if you're in the chat, we're going to start giving away stuff now just because. Type in, if I can say it, Fuelment. Hopefully I spelled it right. And we'll give away one of those rolls. Do you know, do you have the rolls or are we getting from a website?
Nope. So they are from the Fuelment website. So his name is in the groups. If you want to shout out to him.
Sure.
It is...
There we go.
Bahij, I'm not saying his name correctly either. Bahij Nima, and he is in the C3D Groups.
Cool.
And he's the one, like I said, he's going to be doing the giveaways during the week in the group. So be sure to check that out. That will be in our CR10 and Ender 3 groups on Facebook every Monday.
Nice. Well, that's going to be a lot of fun, and so grab your prints and get them ready for Mondays. If you want, what we could do, if you guys want to, we can. If you shoot me the winners, we can announce the winners on the shows on Monday nights too.
Okay, that'd be great.
Cool. I mean, you can announce them if you want in the groups, and then we can also throw them up here too, just for everybody to know. And we can even,
awesome.
Why don't we show? We could even show the winning picture or the winning print too, if you want.
Yeah, we can do that. Here, let me see, because I
looks like a lot of people are hitting Fuelment. Tyler's in there. I love it.
I had to, just because.
Do it. So I did see. I'm not sure. Oh, yes, Charles is still in. So one of the guys I met this weekend, his name was Charles. He was at the Briggs and Stratton display at Milwaukee Maker Faire, and him and another guy, I can't remember his name. There's going to be a video coming, but they developed a tractor or RC tractor, right? That is actually controlled by a full zero turn lawnmower. So you actually stand on the zero turn lawnmower and it drives the replica zero turn lawnmower on this course. And it had infrared lights, so when you drive over them, they go out like you're mowing the lawn. It was awesome. We have one kid actually rolled the tractor over, or rolled the zero turn lawnmower over, and they're like, we never saw that before. I didn't know you could do that. That was pretty cool. So I think we're about ready. I'm gonna hit the Fuelament. I love it. George T's comment. He has a gas tank, so that's pretty funny. There we go. It'll pop up in a second here. David Williams, congratulations. Awesome. That was awesome. Congratulations. You got the first roll of Fuelament. Yeah. He says how crazy it was that they managed to flip it. They actually put a mode on there similar to the Tesla. We'll do that, Tesla. And so they could crank it up and that thing rock and rolled. It was funny.
Nice.
But that was one of the, I didn't get to see a lot, but that was one of the coolest displays.
Awesome. So for any of the contests or the giveaways today, shoot your name, address, phone number to help@c3d.media, and I will get that directed to the correct people. For the filament, if you check out the link in the description to the filament website that Jim dropped in there, you can pick any of the PLA plus colors. So I believe it's like white, black, yellow, red, blue. If I remember correctly. So just tell me which color you wanted, and so it's yellow, black, white, blue, red. Nice. So name, address, phone number, and the color spool you want, and I will get that sent to where it needs to go, and it will be on its way.
Yeah, congratulations, David.
Nice.
Yeah, Charles said ludicrous mode. That's what they put that. They programmed it in. Flip a switch.
Ludicrous mode on the lawnmower.
It's so fun. Go ahead, Tyler.
Oh, I've got nothing. I was just saying nice.
That's like I remember back in the day, my buddy had a John Deere lawnmower, and it was the zero turn Z mower. And he'd be mowing the yard, and he'd pull the water boy. He'd pull it back in reverse and then nail it forward, and then pop a wheel, and he'd ride it through his front yard. It was hilarious. Good stuff.
Yeah,
good
fun.
stuff.
Casey, don't be sad. We got lots more stuff we're gonna give away. So there's always more.
Always more.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I know you guys are not any strangers to doing the shows, and you know how it is when I never had a table before, so I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I thought I could get away.
We experienced that pretty strong recently.
Yeah, I was. I thought, I'm gonna go film. Lindsay can man the table, or a friend of mine, Steve, can man the table. I was wrong.
Were you like the only 3D printing booth there?
No, there was actually there were some cool ones. There was probably 4 or 5 others. But what they did was they actually, I'm not sure why they did it for me. I don't know if it's because I had a YouTube channel. I don't know if it's because I don't know. I didn't ask the specific reason, but like the floor plan, if you imagine a rectangle and the door is on one side and the hall is like this rectangle. Well, they put me in the center of the front. And then all of the other 3D printing groups, like in the back corner, of the place. So, and they had some really cool stuff back there too, which was, I got one interview done. The show started. I had to go back to my booth, and I never got back. But yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was cool that I was in the front. But it would have been cool too to be back, by everyone with the 3D printing guys, because then I could have talked to them all weekend.
Yeah.
But no, it was awesome. There was we did a pretty cool interview. I'll put that up. And then I didn't get to one. He'll be at IRF though, and he has a really tall Delta, and the whole thing slides into his Prius, like front to back to his Prius.
So he was at Murph too.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
I saw he's on Facebook, I believe, and I saw he showed it where he slides it into his Prius, and I checked it out at Murph. That thing is crazy. It is. That printer is crazy.
Nice. I'm not sure if WFO Ryder was talking about me or not, but he a little while ago he put like a emoji of a bikini, and then he just said it's because of your hair. So I'm not sure if that was connected or not connected.
It was connected.
So we got some really cool stuff. Before I get too much further, anybody on that side of the world, Australia, Europe, any of that stuff, I need you guys. So pretty soon, I'm going to be announcing a show. It's going to be a community showcase show, but it's going to be on your time with someone much bigger than me from your side of the world. And we're looking for makers that want to jump on the show and show us what you're doing from on your side of the world too, because we pretty much everyone I've had has been inside the U.S. or close to the U.S., Canada, but it's hard because a lot of times our time zones are so different. It's nighttime over there. It's the middle of the night, So we're gonna do a show. I won't spoil who it is yet, but I can tell you recently there was some fun with lasers. We'll just say that. You can figure out who it was from there. But he is an awesome guy, and we're going to do a community showcase all about makers on your side of the world. So if you want to do that, hit me at jim@theedgeoftech.com and say, hey, I want to be on your show, and we're going to feature you guys for that show. I want to throw that out there right away, and I'm going to throw it out there on all the social medias too, because we want to check it out. So it looks like we already got one, which is awesome. It's not Tom. I can say it's not Tom. But anyways, but I did see Tom's doppelganger this weekend. I swear to God, like we're standing there. I was like, wait, oh, that's not. It was. I almost took a picture with him. It was crazy.
Please let me post this to my page.
Right. I'm not sure what Andrew has said, but I'll allow it because it wasn't bad, so it doesn't matter. There we go. So yeah, if you're on that side, if you're on, across the pond, anywhere over there, and you want to be on a show, let me know. We're going to try to get a few people on that show, and definitely make it worth you guys' time. But so what's coming up for you guys? What do you guys got coming up? Any projects that we can talk about, or any? I saw the wheels. Tyler's like,
what do we got? Well, we're going to be at IRF, obviously.
Yep.
We're not going to have a booth ourselves, but we're going to be there with TH3D, helping him out at the booth. Maybe next year, we had a booth. Well, it was for hold on.
You good? You back?
Yeah, I had to yell at the kids to be quiet. You can probably hear them in the background.
I love it.
Anyway, we just went to, what was it, GalaxyCon
GalaxyCon.
back in March. And like you said,
This is amazing.
Hey, while Tyler keeps on muting his mic, I'm gonna drop the link to the Facebook post in the group. So drop your pictures. The picture with the most likes will be picked on Sunday. So I will definitely send the winners to you, Jim.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna drop that in the
Cool.
chat.
I love that.
Are you back, Tyler? Are you talking?
no, that was not shut the F up. I don't talk to that way to my kids, unfortunately. But
No.
that was just shut up. I'm on the stream. They're back here. I'm hungry, even though their mom is literally out getting Taco Bell right now.
Nice.
I got 5 kids, so
Holy moly. You got a small army going on.
oh yeah, printer army.
Hang on.
He was yelling at the cats, guys.
Yeah.
It's
It's all about the cats. So, anyways, you were saying you were talking about you had a GalaxyCon.
Yeah, we went to GalaxyCon this last year. It was in June, I think the end of June, middle to end of June. I don't remember when it was exactly. But yeah, setting up the table. We were the only 3D printing booth, like anything dealing with 3D printing there.
Nice.
And you were talking about like you were busy the entire time.
Whew.
Yeah, it was constant. Like I don't know how many times. Like Cody had a spiel going, I had a spiel going. It was just like over and over and over again.
Right.
Everybody would look by or walk by. It'd be like is that printing that right now? Like, yes, that's printing that right now.
That is
And you have to go through everything. There was one point, Wilhelm, another one of our admins, was there with us the first day. And Cody and him were walking around, and like I'm talking to people at the booth, and it was the point where I'm like, I gotta pee, and I'm standing here. I can't just let people walk by the booth and then not have anybody there. So I had to send Cody a message. I'm like, hey man, I need you back at the booth. I gotta go for like 5 minutes.
He was so lucky because my phone was like in my hand
Yeah.
because my phone's always on vibrate and it was loud and I wouldn't have felt it. So he caught it at the perfect moment. But yeah, I mean, like you were saying, not being able to get away from the table. It was nuts.
Well, what's so cool about it is I brought a good friend of mine. His name is Steve. He's the one that got me into 3D printing. It's his fault. I blame him fully. He had a printer bought 6 years ago for $1,200 that he bought, right? Last summer it broke and he couldn't find parts because they shut down. And so he bought an Ender 3. And he loved that thing, and it outprinted his $1,200 printer bot out of the box. I mean, and so then that turned into me getting one and all that. Well, he was there on Saturday, and one of the things that he said, he had never been to anything like this. He should be coming. I don't think he can come into Earth, but I think he's coming to Murph with us next year, hopefully. And but what he thought was so cool is that the people that stopped and were talking to us were genuinely interested. They wanted to see 3D printing. They wanted to talk about it. Mm-hmm. And even the people that had never seen it before were like, holy, it can do this, and I had the iris boxes that I could print and the fidget cubes that could touch and say, wait, did you put this together? And you're like, no, it just prints like this,
Mm-hmm.
And their faces, my favorite one, I brought some lithophanes and an LED battery operated lamp or light, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would show them the lithophane, let them hold it, and I turn the light on and say, watch and do this. And almost like you'd hear it unanimously, whoa, like, just because it's plastic. Who would have ever thought, right?
Yep.
And I just love that. I love the community. I met some really cool people in the community, some people around here and people from the Milwaukee makerspace, which is pretty cool. But I think while we're talking, we should give away another roll. What do you think?
Let's do it.
So how about Fuelament 2? That's
creative.
Fuelament 2, yes.
While we're doing that, George T just asked, what's our thoughts on the Prusa slicer? I'll be completely honest, I haven't used it. So I still use Cura.
So
you can hate on me all you want.
I used it. So I've gotten into resin printing a lot recently. Mm-hmm. The Anycubic Photon was my first resin printer. I met Tyler because I sold it and he bought it. Now I have the Frozen Shuffle resin printer. Right. And I was checking out the Prusa slicer with it, and it's all right. It's probably not what you were asking for, probably not to do with resin printing, but it was. I mean, it was cool. It's
so I found a couple of profiles out there from another person that did it, and his name he has a small channel too, and I'll think of his name, but I jumped on, I snuck his profile for the Ender 3, and I tried it. And I tell you what, I have been using Prusa Slicer for the better part of a month for all my printers now.
Oh, wow.
I still go back to Cura if I have an issue, but most of the time I haven't had that issue. And the prints are very nice. I mean, and what's really cool is you can save all your printers. You can save your filaments too. So if you have filaments, you can set the temps and everything just for that filament, and you can choose those. So I can tell it Ender 3 profile, Ender 3 printer with whatever filament, and all the settings are there, that I had saved before.
That's nice. So
to me, first month using it, it was pretty awesome. I do have to give a shout out. I'll find the gentleman's name that I just happened to be searching the same thing, Ender 3 Prusa Slicer, and I found a couple of some videos on it, and turns out they had exported their profile. So I was like, I'm going to try this. So one weird thing, sometimes it doesn't center on the center of the bed. And if you saw
people say that.
Yeah. If you saw my social media post with that castle, noticed it was like to the right side of the bed, and the very corner was actually off of the bed. But it printed, it finished. It was awesome. All right, guys. Fuelement 2. Let's do this. All right. David Sell. Congratulations. Nice. Congratulations, David Sell. Ross says, try the new 2.1 slicer.
I just saw Prusa tweeted out today on Twitter talking about they had an undo function now.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that wasn't a thing, so obviously I don't use it, but that would be nice to have something like that.
Right.
Accidentally delete like 12 models off of your 24 model plate, and you're like, oh man.
So talking about slicers, though, I was a huge advocate for Simplify 3D, and that's like all I used. And I had the issue where it stopped letting me download profiles from their server.
Right.
So they have their configuration wizard. You can pick Ender 3, and they and whatever. Well, I got an Ender 5, and I went to download the profile, and it wouldn't let me. And I did the research and reached out to Simplify 3D, and like most people, no luck. So because of that, I've actually pretty much strictly been using Cura since then, and I hated Cura, but it works pretty good. I mean, Cura is all right, but I might have to get that profile from you, Jim.
Yeah, it's so far it's so good. I use it on my Ender 3. I use it on my Ender 5, and I also actually use it on my CNC Rostock Max V4. So my V4, we'll call it. David Sell, don't forget, shoot the guys at C3 Media here an email at help@c3d.media, and tell them you won. I think you.
Yep. So name, address, phone number, and then you can pick the color. It was black, white, red, blue, or yellow.
Nice. And someone says they must have an update. E. Ross says the new 2.1 slicer update. I haven't tried. If that just came out, I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, it was like just today.
Was it? Okay. Yeah, I haven't had time to even think about printing since since this past weekend. But that's awesome. Well, in your groups, I know you guys have a ton of people in your groups, right?
Mm-hmm.
Any new plans on new groups, or expanding anything into some of the other printers?
So we're always down to expand. With Facebook, it's kind of like who's the first to the punch, typically. So I got lucky with the CR10 thing. That was not planned. Do you know the story of how it got started, Jim?
I don't. Hit it.
So my kind of like you, my buddy bought a 3D printer, He bought the FlashForge Creator Pro, and it was awesome. It sounded like it was singing you the song of its people with loud stepper drivers. And I watched it lay down like the first layer, and I was trapped. I was like, I gotta have this. But it was expensive. It was $1,000, and I wasn't ready to spend $1,000 on a printer in 2017. So,
Right.
So I was watching a lot of videos and trying to figure out, how am I going to get my hands on one of these? Because at the time, you couldn't buy a $200 Ender 3. Didn't exist. And the Press Reset channel, Preston, he used to do a lot of 3D printing reviews, and he was the first YouTube review on the CR10. And I watched his video, and it was for sale on GearBest for like $400. And I saw it. I was like, wife, I'm buying this. So I did. So I bought it. I was in like the first batch of people, and I went and joined a group on Facebook, a Creality CR10 Facebook group. Well, that group had everything locked down. The group still exists today. I won't go into who it is, but everything was locked down. You couldn't post without an admin letting it through. And in the beginning, the launch of the CR10 was really rough. They were getting shipped out really late, not at all. When you received it, they were broken.
Right.
Thankfully for me, I got mine relatively quickly, and it was fine. But the problem with this group was he started stealing people's coupons and claiming them as his own. And he was really using this group to just kind of rip off the community. It was like Jim has a coupon. He says it's his coupon and puts it on his page and then uses his affiliate link to get the money. So Preston from Press Reset made a video about it saying, hey, this is what this guy's doing. This group is really shady. Someone should make a group that's not shady. So I was like, okay, I can do that. So I hit up Preston and I made the group, and Preston was it was me and him. He was one of the original admins, and he helped me and he shouted me out. And I mean, tons of credit to him. I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for him doing that. And he doesn't do much on YouTube anymore. So I don't know if he'll see this, but Preston was a big part, and that we exploded because of it. But in terms of new printers, yeah, I mean, we always want to do more printers. I love our groups. I think they help a lot of people. I think the landscape of Facebook has changed for 3D printers. We were kind of on the forefront of that. Like when our group was at 40,000 people, Creality didn't have an official page.
That's crazy.
Creality wanted our group to be their official group, but I said no.
Right.
Yep. And I didn't want it to be a corporate page. I wanted it to be a community page.
Well, it's a good page. I think most people are helpful. I think every group has their questionable apples, we'll call it.
For sure.
But I tell you what, almost every time I've been on there on any of your pages and asked for help or posted, it's always been positive. It's always been helpful. So if anyone out there is not on there, definitely jump on there. In the link below, I actually put the C3D Media Support Groups link to your actual, your home page. And I think you have them all listed in there, right?
Yes, we do. Yep.
So if I send people there, they can find any of your other your other groups from there.
Yeah.
Yep.
It sounds like your Taco Bell got there. Your kids aren't yelling anymore, huh?
No, they're all in the living room. Taco Bell's not here yet.
Nice.
Still waiting.
Nice. George T says his first printer was a monoprice mini Delta. What a nightmare. What's funny is I had someone telling me that this weekend, and they loved it until it broke.
Yeah.
And they ended up with an Ender 3 because their mini Delta broke. But nice. What is my Twitter handle? It's at the Edge of Tech with a K. So I believe it should be in the description below as well. But it's at the Edge of Tech with a K because I was really inventive when I came up with my name, and someone else already had my Edge of Tech with a CH. Well, what else? What we got to give away? We got
So we still have the nanopolymer, and we have the direct drive kit, and we have the ABL Pro.
Nice. Well, let's.
So we're not even halfway through, guys.
I know. I just realized what time it was. We're here talking about everything.
13 minutes. Let's do this.
Yeah. It's my sister's birthday today. So as soon as we're done, we're actually driving over there and doing birthday stuff. It's my birthday 2 days, on Thursday. It's my sister's today. My dad's was a few days ago. My cousin's 1 day before his. September is crazy. I think what happens is everybody gets together on New Year's, and then September babies start flying. But
my birthday is the last day of September. So.
Nice. So we're gonna stick with very creative words to type, and I'm gonna use vision. Boom. So if you want to win some nanopolymer from Vision Miner, I believe I should pull up your thing again. I think it's actually like the pouch, right?
Yep. So I actually have that here.
Yeah,
so I will be shipping that out.
Awesome. So it comes with like the little bottle and the stuff in the pouch. That stuff is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
It works great.
So for people that don't know, it is a bed adhesive that they created for like peak and really high temperature materials. And they found out they worked on PLA and ABS, and they worked great.
Right.
So it is a little pricey, but it's worth it. When me and Tyler were originally working with it, we always would just call it magic because it just worked. You can actually hear the print come off the bed. If you're around your printer as it's done printing and it's cooling down, you'll hear a pop, and then you can walk over there and just lift it up.
That's awesome. I might have to try it. I use almost all except for my CNC machine, but I use all of the TH3D Easy Mats, and now I have them all on the TH3D Flex plates.
Yep.
So those things are. If I didn't have the Flex plate, you need a jackhammer to get stuff off of those. Sometimes
his Easy Mats hold.
They're amazing. That I had someone. I think someone was saying they couldn't get something to stick to it. And I was like, there's no way. You must be 3 inches from the bed because there's no way something's not sticking to this.
Would you lather it with butter first?
Yeah, right.
And grease it up with Crisco before you print
it? Oh, dubbed out. Congratulations.
Nice. Congrats, man.
The Vision Miner.
Good stuff.
He's a longtime watcher, so that's awesome.
Sweet. So that you can use it on mats like that. I think Tyler's tried it. I haven't. Have you used it on a mat, Tyler?
It doesn't work as well. Like obviously if you print on a mat, it's going to adhere to the mat. So, the whole point of it was, whether it's on I think they did carbon fiber. Let me look at let's see, on their website it says not only that, but it will work on multiple build surfaces as well. Borosilicate glass, ceramic glass, PCB board, carbon fiber, fiberglass, aluminum, build tack, PEI, and more.
Nice.
There you go.
So I know when I print ABS with it, it's on the back side of the Creality, whatever you want to call it, glass that you can buy. It's the back side, so it's not the ultra base. It's actually like the smooth surface. But you put some of that on there and print ABS, no lifting, no nothing. And then as soon as it's done cooling, you can actually hear it pop. Like it'll pop right off the bed. You just go there and grab it.
Congratulations, dubbed out. Yeah, butter is right. But you just don't want to print on butter. It just doesn't seem like
wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, unless you're Chris Riley, you could probably throw some butter down and then your crackers and cheese.
I think you're doing it right.
So let's see. How about should we do the direct drive next?
Let's do it.
Let's do MDD, Modular Direct Drive. I believe that stands for. And that is from Printer Mods.
Yep.
I have a couple of LED kits. I need to film. They're so cool. I just need to film some videos on them because they're pretty awesome. Whoa, is the 12-volt better than the? Let's see what he said. Someone asked the Plazinator asked Jim, is a 12-volt better to use or the 24-volt power system?
I would
Well, it
recommend.
really depends on which printer you have, really. So what drivers you're having. 2208 work better with 24 volts. 4988s, I know, kind of hit or miss, especially like on the Ender 3. I know that I've had some slight like salmon skin effect with the 4988s with 24 volt, whereas on like a CR10 or anything running 12 volt systems, I've not had that issue.
Crazy.
But I prefer 24 volts. Bed heats quick.
Yeah, it's super fast. That's one thing I liked about my Enders and my Ender 3 and Ender 5. I had my Tarantula Pro out this weekend too, and it's just got a small power supply in it. So I was like, come on, today would be. I mean, the other two are printing already, but it's actually a really good little printer. I like that Tarantula Pro a lot. A lot of good answers in the chat too. Thank you guys. So let's do this. One Raz is the modular direct drive for the Ender 3 and more. So in the description of the video, you'll see the link of the modular direct drive, and it'll tell you all the printers it will actually work on. To get that, though, I believe you need to
shoot me an email.
Yep. So what you want to do is you and oops, that's not the link I meant to put. If you guys want to hit your email address, that's fine.
Yep, I got it.
Make sure, because I think we didn't tell Dubbed Out too. Dubbed Out, you need to shoot these guys an email. These guys with your information, and they'll hook you up with the prizes. So I just want to throw it out there because you guys are awesome. These guys actually came, and I said, "Hey, you want to be on the show tonight?" And they said, "Sure." We're bringing some prizes, and I was like, "What?" So I just want to throw it out there that these guys are supplying the prizes tonight. It's not me, and I really appreciate that. I mean, I can't say thank you enough for that because I know these guys really appreciate it. But it just means a lot to me that you guys would do that. So,
no problem, man. We love what you do. We love the community that you have behind you. And,
heck yeah,
we have
I'm gonna drop the Vision Miner link for their nanopolymer adhesive. So we've actually got a 20% off coupon that we can use. So if you add one to the cart and you hit proceed to checkout, it gives you the option to add on a second one for 50% off. So this 50% off will not also include the 20% off, but if you add the coupon code after that, so 2 bottles will cost you $63.70 plus shipping.
And those 2 bottles will last you a long time.
Oh yeah. So basically for another $13, you can get a second bottle if anybody's interested in actually purchasing it.
Do it. I mean, I'm telling you, if you don't have a sample of it and you can't get to, I'm assuming that Rob's going to be out at IRF. I didn't ask him yet, but
I've been hounding him for like the last 4 months trying to get him to go to IRF.
Yeah, well, I know he was at Murph and handing out those little jars, and I still didn't run out of that. So stuff lasts a long time because you don't have to recode it every time.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys don't recode it every time, right?
No.
Yeah, I was
I
going to
use
say
like 15, maybe 20 prints, give or take.
So it lasts a long time. So check that out. What else we got? We got a Easy ABL, huh?
Yep, the Easy ABL Pro.
I heard Tim was cooking us some dinner right now. I mean, he said,
I don't know, man. Did you see it?
I saw his grill and I saw all the food, and I'm like, we didn't invite us.
I know. Every time he does it, I give him a hard time. I'm like, I'll be there in about 15 hours, man.
Yeah.
So actually, I'd forgot about this stream, and I saw he called me last night while he was at a Home Depot asking about grills, and I'm like, man, that sounds good to do tomorrow night.
Right.
So I sent my wife a message. I'm like, hey, we're grilling out tonight, and then you sent me the link to this Streamlabs. I'm like, oh man, nope, just kidding.
You should that time. But it's Taco Bell Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Taco Bell does not sponsor the stream, so
No.
If they did, I would need to start working out more than I already just started. But we don't have a ton of time left. Let's see. How about you know what? I'm going to change this up. I'm going to make something a little more.
We're getting fancy with the
little more
last
fancy.
giveaway word.
So, as we all know, Tim and Samantha, owners of TH3D, awesome people. TH3D, one of the sponsors of this, and I think we should do Timbo.
Timbo Slice.
So this is for the Easy ABL Pro, the new kit that they came out with recently. Everyone hit Timbo in there. Timbo Slice. That's awesome.
So I still don't even have one of these yet, actually. So I
don't either.
Put mine in there.
You guys have a whole kits of them for the Ender 3s.
Those are the 3.1s.
Oh, that's right. Yep. That's right. But they're still just as good.
Just as good, yeah.
I remember the day that was the Friday before Murph when he had it on that machine he was bringing.
Mm-hmm.
And we were all just like, "Oh, this thing is awesome."
Look at this thing.
The black and red.
Yeah. No, I think at that time you had the blue one. Remember?
Yep, I actually have one of the blue ones. No, I don't. Tyler,
no, you don't.
It now.
I got it. It's sitting in my little pile right now. I got a pile of literally just printing junk. Just like I may or may not need this later on, so I'm just gonna keep it.
That's funny. Timbo, hit it in there. We're gonna give you about 30 more seconds for Timbo. And then if you see him around the chats or on his channel or anything, feel free to call him Timbo. Don't tell him I said that, though.
Man, Anycubic Predator is weird, too. Is this actually got like a micro switch? So the like bed leveling for it is it's weird. It's like you put it underneath the hot end, and it's got a magnet. And then it does its thing, like it goes around and presses, and you have to take it back off and unplug it. So you just got a like random wire, coming down with a JST connector on it while you're printing. But it works pretty well, actually.
That's weird. 3D Printing and Painting says Tim and Matt will be on his stream tomorrow night. It should be a fun stream.
So talking about 3D printing and painting real quick, I know we all have to roll here soon. One of the things that I've been doing with the resin printing is I'm a pretty big nerd and I play Dungeons and Dragons, so I print a lot of miniatures and statuettes, and I've been painting them. So it's been a lot of fun here lately. And I know me and Tyler were planning on going to GalaxyCon again next year.
Nice.
And we plan on having a lot more stuff there. We were not prepared for
I want to get this SX4 printing really nice, and then get that Predator printing really good too, and then bring it there because it will literally blow people's minds to see that kind of stuff. So like, we had 2 Ender 3s set up on the table, and people were just like, "Whoa!" But imagine if you have like massive prints going at the same time.
Right. Well, that and the Delta, I really wanted to bring, my my CME CNC Delta, but I didn't want to set it down in my truck because it's tall. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, nah, it's not worth it. But people just watching those, how they work,
Yeah.
But actually, Matt came out. Matt Farmer was out at Milwaukee Maker Faire, and I picked up one of his little Game Boys.
Oh, awesome!
And a couple of Raspberry Pis. So that thing is awesome.
Nice.
All right, let's roll this. So we got Timbo in there. Matt Peters. Congratulations, Matt Peters. Tyler or Cody will drop in the information you need to send your information to. But I love it.
You got that, Tyler?
3D Jimmy. Here, I gotta go. There you go.
I was looking at somebody asked a question.
I appreciate that, 3D Jimmy. I could stand to lose about 50 pounds. I'll have plenty of traction. And maybe I'll be more nimble if I fall. Last year I fell and broke my arm. That's how I started this, right after I started this channel. So, but while we're rocking and rolling, Marlon updated firmware for the TiVo Flash. That is a great question. You guys have a TiVo group, right?
We do not actually.
You don't have a TiVo group. I'm trying to. Who has the TiVo group? There's a TiVo group out there. I was going to tell who said that. Raccoon, I believe.
Sounds like my Taco Bell might have just got here too. So,
oh boy, yo quiero Taco Bell. You remember that little Chihuahua? Anyway.
Showing your age there, Jim. I don't remember any of that.
Right. I love it. Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Before we fly, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching. We've been hovering from what I see on my side around 80 people consistently, and I really appreciate that. Each and every week you guys come out from 6 to 7 and check out the community showcase. I can tell you next week is going to be pretty cool. We're going to bring in some guests again and show you what we're doing. I know today was awesome. These guys brought a lot of cool stuff to give away, and I do appreciate that. If you have not checked out their groups, do it. They're extremely helpful. And if you need to hit that email up, it's in the chat. These guys will help you out too. So I definitely appreciate that. So Cody, we'll start with you and we'll kind of go around. Where can we find you?
All right, so you can find me on Facebook at C3D Media Group, the CR10, CR10S, CR10S Pro, etc. 3D printer user group, the Ender 3 user group. C3D.media is our website, and C3D TV is our YouTube channel. That's pretty much it for me. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for supporting Jim. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Tyler, where can we find you?
So you can find me on Facebook. We can all check the messages through the C3D page, but if you don't want to send us a message on there, sometimes it doesn't go to my phone for some reason. So I'll log in and see that there's maybe 2 or 3 messages that other people have answered. So if you have specific questions, for me, you can always just send me a message personally on Facebook. Just look at admins under the C3D pages.
Right.
Also, like I said, Cody and I are going to be out at IRF in October. So I think it's 3 weeks, right?
Me too.
3-ish weeks, maybe 4. I don't remember how many weeks are in September, but
we're getting close. It's
3 weeks away.
Right under a month away. Yeah.
Heck yeah. So if you see us out there, like I said, we're going to be out there with Tim and TH3D, probably helping them run the booth and God knows what. It's going to be a fun time. Just say hi, say, hey, you saw us on here or whatever. Just let us know.
Yeah, come say hi. I'm actually, I'm going to, just like Murph, I think I'm going to use the TH3D booth as a kind of a home base. So definitely come by, find us at the TH3D booth and say hi. If you don't see me there, I'll be walking around with my camera probably filming things because I don't have a booth this time. And hopefully I'm not following Tim with a fire extinguisher, but that's a whole nother story from another day. But I definitely appreciate it. Once again, thank you to our sponsors, TH3D. You guys rock for helping us out with giveaways and everything. And the Easy ABL Pro tonight came from these guys, but ultimately it came from TH3D, to these guys too.
And I also saw, what's her name? Brooke from Wish Upon a 3D Star. She's going to be at IRF as well.
Awesome. I can't wait to catch up with her. If you guys, I'll jump into my sponsor thing and then I'll go back to Brooke. Coax 3D, Coax Filament, check that out. Super nice stuff. Wendy was on talking about some new stuff that they're going to be coming out with soon. So check that out. StreamYard, thank you for the platform once again. I really appreciate that. And RPM Designs, Robbie Mack, thank you for the overlays. Brooke, just to jump back to that, I've been watching her Instagram and stuff, and I love it. If you check her out, Wish Upon a 3D Star. These guys right here sent me a printer. We made a couple videos for it. We got it down to TH3D, and then he got it over to Brooke with some upgrades, and she's using that to build prosthetics for animals that need, prosthetic wheels and stuff like that. So she's doing some really cool stuff in the community. It's all nonprofit too. So check that out. But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Hang out. Don't jump off. I'll be right back with you guys. But everybody else, you guys rock. Thank you for being here. Hopefully Congratulations to everybody that won something. Keep us flying. Keep sharing the content. Keep us mentioning our videos and all that. We're going to get to 5,000. I'm hoping to do it before Murph. Let's do this. We only got about 900 more I think about 900 more subscribers-ish, right around there. And we're going to hit that 5,000 mark. Let's do it before Murph. Let's give away that TiVo Tarantula Pro, and let's make that happen. But thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Tyler and Cody, you guys rock.
Appreciate it.
Man. Thanks for having us.
Nice. We'll see you next week. And don't forget, if you are on the other side of the pond, hit me up, jim@theedgeofTech.com. I'd love to have you on with a special guest from your side of the world as well. Other than that, later.